Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. In this video, I'm sharing my experiences of our recent visit to Tadoba. We did safaris in two zones, Kolara and Alizanza. This is the Kolara gate. We rose before dawn. The air was cool and bracing as we climbed into our open gypsy. We were on a half-day safari, which meant that we could go in 15 minutes earlier than everyone, and we have 2 more hours after everyone leaves the forest, which is at 10 a.m. Our guide was a wellspring of knowledge, spinning tales of Tadoba's legends and its famed tigers as we made our way through the park's Kolara gate. The forest was still waking up. Peacocks called from treetops. Drongos darted between the branches. As our jeep made its way along dusty trails, every rustle in the underground setting hearts pounding with possibilities. Suddenly, a hush fell. Our guide gestured, pug marks in the dust. Indeed, the distinctive round prints unmistakable. We followed holding our breath, cameras ready. Though the tiger remained elusive, the thrill of the chase, the scent of the earth, and the wild beauty of Tadoba were intoxicating. That was our guide. He was really trying very hard to ensure that we get our first tiger sighting. We kept moving around the zone, but the tiger still remained completely elusive. It was past 10 in the morning and everyone else had left the park, but we still had 2 more hours with us. We kept moving in all directions. It was nearly 10:30 a.m. and our hopes were still high of sighting our first tiger in that zone. As we navigated our way through the forest, our guide looked hard at every possible location. Tigers usually have their favorite or preferred places in their territory to rest. In one such place, we had our first tiger sighting. There you go. This is Xylo, as he is famously called in Tadoba. He was sleeping on a road in a puddle of water. He was obviously cooling himself. He is a huge male tiger. What an experience! A thrilling moment. Tigers are such majestic animals, and seeing one in its natural habitat is truly special, no matter how many times you would have seen them before. Xylo was just not bothered about our presence around him. He went about himself, by and large, sleeping. Occasionally, he would lift his head, acknowledge us, and then go back to his siesta. This was our own private show. There was no other jeep around us. Our guide then suggested that we should go around to the other side of the road. We could get him head on just in case he wakes up and decides to walk. We all instantly agreed. A short drive and we reached the other side of the road. There he was, still sleeping. Of the many pictures I clicked, this is my favorite. I particularly like this picture because I really had to go down on the jeep to click this one. I wanted to make it look like a picture taken at an eye level. We all photographers thrive for an eye level picture. Look how composed he is, unafraid to make eye contact, calm and composed. Look at all those mane and whiskers. This is one heck of a tiger. Flies and mosquitoes are always a menace. They're always flying around all animals and humans in the forest. I'm sure they were troubling him too, as he kept swerving his tail every now and then. Unfortunately, we could barely help him. You could also see him twerking his ears once in a while to shoo away the mosquitoes and the flies around him. Time flies when you are with a tiger. We were already with him for over an hour. I really got busy clicking many pictures and capturing some amazing moments with Xylo. And that too, we were the only jeep around him. Well, time was up for us to leave and exit the park. Thank God we did a half day safari as we got lots of extra time and a tiger as a bonus. Over the next couple of days, Tadoba really unfolded its treasures to us. Each safari brought new encounters. Our second safari was an afternoon one in Alizanza zone. One of our favorite drivers, Pranay, with whom we've done many safaris during our earlier trips and had some great sightings. He was driving us this time too. Having a familiar and trusted driver adds to the excitement and comfort of our safari. We were on time at the gate to make a grand entry. It was drizzling a bit that evening, and we were all covered up, protecting ourselves and our camera gear. A little drive into the forest, and Pranay's enthusiastic shout, "Sir, tiger, tiger, tiger!" really captures the adrenal rush and excitement of the moment. It's fascinating how the repetition of the word tiger reflects the sheer thrill of sighting. This is Chanda. Well, what a wonderful sighting. Seeing Chanda, one of Jharni's and Chota Matkasur's cub, is a special moment, especially after missing them during our last visit here. It's fascinating how tigers sometimes share their territory with the cubs or even give it up for them. Chanda is a sight to behold, embodying the beauty of grace of her lineage. Jharni actually shares her territory with both her cubs, Chanda and Chandni. This, of course, is Chanda. We sighted her sleeping next to the road. Many jeeps assembled around her on both sides of the road while she continued resting. A little while later, she then sat up and noticed all the commotion around her. She was just curious and kept looking intently at us. That moment was really amazing. I got so busy capturing her natural behavior in the wild. I got some pictures when she made an eye contact. Here is the picture. Or when she was yawning. And here is the picture. Then, in some time, she decided it was time to take a walk. She moved swiftly and got into the bushes, and we thought the sighting was over. However, Pranay's expertise and familiarity with Chanda's behavior really paid off. Being able to anticipate her movements and position perfectly for yet another sighting. Capturing her as she emerged from the bushes and heading to the waterhole was an incredible photo opportunity. Filling the frame with Chanda in such a natural setting resulted in some stunning images. It's moments like these that make wildlife photography so rewarding. The adventure continued to unfold in the most exciting way. Seeing Chanda disappear into the bushes was a bit of a bittersweet moment, but hearing about Chota Matka's sighting sitting in a pond on the other side of the forest reignited the thrill. Knowing that Chota Matka is Chanda's father added an extra layer of connection to our experience. We then decided to head over to the water pond to try and get a glimpse of Chota Matka. It was fascinating to potentially see both the father and the daughter in their natural habitat. A little drive to the pond, and there he was, Chota Matka, sitting in the water. Wow, what a day we've had so far. Chota Matka's story does sound like it could be straight out of a Bollywood movie. The lineage from Chotitara and Matkasur is fascinating, and it adds some depth to his character. The core zone of Tadoba have been quite a stage for his early days. The struggle to establish his own territory and the fierce fighting with the reigning tigers of Alizanza was intense. It's incredible how these majestic creatures fight for their place in the wild. Despite getting badly injured and being out, Chota Matka's resilience and determination is remarkable. Capturing a moment where his battle scars are still visible adds a profound layer to wildlife photography. It tells a story not just of the tiger, but of the harsh realities of life in the wild. Well, it was almost time for us to make our way out. With a heavy heart, we left Chota Matka, still in the water, and made our way out. Thank you for watching this episode. Do share your feedback and subscribe to my channel. And stay tuned to watch the part 2 of our trip to Tadoba.